Testicles.
Testicles.
What's
his Greek guy, right?
How does he die? You cut off his testicles?
the sword of testicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Achilles, he had his Achilles heel.
Achilles had his Achilles heel. Testicles
had his testicles.
Yeah, his testicles.
Christ.
But they could only be cut off by a flaming sword.
Ah.
Yeah. That's actually where the 1,000 degree knife challenge came from.
You start with
I
testicles.
remember that. Holy shit.
Remember when everyone on YouTube was
20
burning knives?
2017?
I feel like it was less long ago than that.
When
it would have been. I feel like it would have been a 2017 meme.
I don't know. I feel like as far as like the fucking challenges go, it was a pretty recent one.
1,000 degree knife. 4 years ago. That was.
Now there's no challenges.
I mean,
YouTubers aren't doing challenges.
There's no challenge. There's not on TikTok now. There's the devious lick challenge, which compelled people to steal property from their school.
Well, that's a devious lick.
And then there's. Have you heard of the lug nut challenge?
The what?
The lug nut challenge. So the challenge is you get a socket wrench and then you loosen the lug nuts on the wheels of a random car.
Yeah, that's smart. That's a great idea.
And then you film yourself doing it too.
So it's a legit challenge. It's going all over TikTok. It's crazy.
All right.
I reckon that TikTok is simply a Chinese psyop to corrupt the American youth.
Yeah, the next challenge is going to be the overthrow your government challenge.
Yeah, the embrace communism challenge.
It's like that fucking South Park episode where they have those Pokemon toys that is actually the Japanese government trying to overthrow America.
Yeah, dude, TikTok ads like social credit system. All the likes on your TikTok amounts to a point of your social credit.
Yeah.
Like the wrong post, you'll have someone show up like knocking at your door.
Social credit.
You like Tiananmen Square.
The idea of social credit is fucking wild.
Yeah, it's like that Black Mirror episode where they have to give people likes.
Yeah, they rate them out of stars, right? It's like 5 stars.
Yeah, and if your star rating's too low, you can't do certain things. Sounds kind of epic though.
Sounds kind of like Uber.
It's kind of like having 2 vaccines. Are you double vax, bro? 3 stars.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
2.5 stars.
It's true. When do you guys get your second dose?
I think mine's next Friday.
Mine's like November 10th or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Late to the party.
I know. It's annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What took you so long?
Well, I just couldn't get an appointment any sooner.
Really? What are you doing, Pfizer?
Yes.
Yeah, I did AZ.
Yeah, that's why. AstraZeneca is so much faster.
Fully dosed, dude. Feels good. Feels good. You just walk around, mask off, coughing on everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, because it's impossible for anyone to catch COVID from you now because you're vaccinated. So
yes.
Just can't wait to be walking around with that 2-dose buzz,
2-dose buzz.
It's basically COVID repellent.
Practically. Why don't they just aerosolize the COVID vaccine and just put it in vapes?
Why don't we just put it in the water?
If you put it in vapes, everyone will get vaccinated. Everyone vapes.
Yeah.
And they just breathe it out. It spreads just like original COVID.
Oh, that's true. Why don't we just cough the vaccine?
Why don't we just...
Can you spread the vaccine by coughing it? That'd be next level technology.
Yeah.
You're getting it one way or another.
What if we engineered a virus that worked exactly the same way as COVID, except it didn't do anything? So then everyone would get infected and all of our receptors would already be taken up.
But what if it accidentally mutates and then does something? That would make a great movie.
That would never happen.
That would be a good plotline for a movie.
No, it would never happen.
Yeah, you're right.
No, it would never happen. No, viruses don't mutate.
Let's give the vaccine to mosquitoes.
Although,
oh no, yeah, that makes sense. That would work.
It's like, oh, you've got a vaccine. Yay. Oh, you also got HIV. Oh.
Yeah, but at least you're vaccinated.
True.
You can go to a restaurant now. You just can't have sex.
Imagine getting a vaccine, but it's a fucking used needle. It's like,
reduce, reuse, recycle. The planet's going to shit.
All right, you're now vaccinated for COVID-19 as well as hepatitis C, hepatitis B, HIV.
Oh, when you got the clap.
Oh, the clap too.
Why don't they just put it in the water supply with all the fluoride? And then just inject the 5G chips in there with it.
Is fluoride for your teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's for like what, your pineal gland or whatever?
Well, it's for your teeth, your pineal gland. It's for your mind control.
Yeah.
What is a pineal gland?
It's the shit in your brain.
Oh, okay.
It's like the third eye kind of thing.
Yeah.
I want a senile gland.
A senile gland?
Yeah, it's just a gland that makes me crazy.
What?
What do you mean?
What?
Oh, my senile gland's acting up. It's inflamed.
Damn.
Did you guys buy NFTs after Chad's podcast?
No, I don't know how.
No, yeah, I asked him to help me out, and he's left me on red, so
Oh.
I don't know if it feels bad.
It's easy. Just buy Ethereum. And then throw Ethereum at people that make shit memes.
Shit, why don't I just start making the shit memes?
Have
then?
you made any?
You could
That's
make
where the
the
real
shit
money's
memes.
made.
Yeah.
It's consistent too.
Yeah, because you get the fucking commissions.
Have you made any money?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably
You
not.
probably lost money actually.
I don't know. Well,
You've gained pixels.
you can't technically make or lose money if you don't sell.
That's some big brain shit.
You only
I like
lose.
I guess that's true. Yeah, but the thing is, you don't really know if you've made or lost money until you sell.
Yeah.
So
that. Never sell, you can't win or lose, you know?
exactly.
You'll just always be on the back of your mind. It's like, am I making money or losing money? I better not check.
Yeah, that's why when you invest in crypto, you should never check what it's at.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know Dogecoin. What is Dogecoin at? I haven't checked in a while. Am I going to cry?
Do you still have a lot of Dogecoin?
Yes. Funny story about that. I almost lost the login for my wallet.
How? You've had it for so
Nice.
long.
Exactly. That's what I
That's
mean.
like so cliche. Don't lose it. You'll be one of those numbers.
You'll
become a digit.
I almost did, but I had to. Oh, it's down to 22 cents. No.
What
I
was
had
it
to,
at? What's the peak it's been at?
I think like 72 cents. Was the
Damn.
highest. That's fine.
So when it went down,
It's still going up though.
So when it was at 72 cents, you were a billionaire, and now you're only a millionaire.
Yeah, I know.
That sucks.
But yeah, I almost lost the login. I had to sit there and use like one of the password crackers, and I was like, I think it's like this, and I think it has this number in it and this. You write all those in.
Wait,
hit send,
you
and
hacked your own wallet?
Yeah, it just brute forces it,
Interesting.
and it did it in like a second.
It seems
like,
like
oh, yeah,
it
that's
seems
not
like
too
your
far off.
wallet is not very well protected then.
Well, no, you sit there and like try to brute force it like 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
like it'd still take ages.
Yeah, you
But,
just
like,
knew a
once
couple of the digits?
Yeah, it's just adding in like things you know
Yeah.
makes a big difference. It only
Okay.
took like 47 tries, I think.
Okay, so it's like AI. You're teaching it. It's a learning it.
Pretty
It's a
much,
learning
yeah.
AI. You were like, hey, 1 + 1 = 2. I don't know any more maths, but that
You
that
can
one I
figure it else
know.
out. Yeah.
Yeah,
You got this.
you'll figure the rest out. It's pretty simple.
I was setting up the program. I'm like, oh, I should get this ready to go so I can like run it overnight. And then I got it all configured, set it up, press enter, and it's like, oh, here's the password. I'm like, oh shit, that was quick. I should change that.
Yeah, exactly. That's when you realize that you're like, fuck, my passwords suck.
But nah, she's good though. She's all safe.
Do you
Almost lost it
guys
for a minute.
have you guys set up 2-factor on your YouTube?
Yeah, I'm that on
I
everything.
think.
Yeah.
You think so?
I hadn't had it set up, and I got an email the other day that was like, it was like set up 2-factor by November 1st or lose your YouTube account.
Oh, I heard that. They're like
Yeah,
really
they're
pushing
forcing
it
you
now.
to get it now.
Oh shit! Maybe I have it.
And I was like,
Because I didn't get an email about it, so I probably have 2FA.
yeah, you've probably got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
When's the last time you signed into your YouTube?
Yeah, don't
Oh, the other
lose your
day.
YouTube channel over 2-factor. Surely they can't just make it so that you don't have a YouTube channel anymore. What happens?
Imagine
I mean,
if
this
that was
is YouTube
imagine
we're
that
talking
email
about.
was a scam.
And I just
And then
gave my
you
YouTube
literally
away.
just got hacked.
Yeah, well,
Didn't that happen
joke's on
to
them.
a
My
bunch of
YouTube's
creators
dead.
recently? Like that exact same thing? They got like a fake email from
Yeah,
like YouTube,
yeah,
but it was some
that did happen.
scammers.
Yeah, that was me. I actually stole 10 people's YouTube accounts.
Not bad. What'd you do afterwards? You like steal their money or?
No, I deleted all their videos out of spite.
Oh, what
Yeah.
the fuck? That's a missed opportunity, mate.
Yeah, I'm
You
just trying to
should've
make sure
just-
they don't have passive income.
Just rename their channel, subscribe to Toby on the Tele,
Yeah,
and change all the titles to just clickbait your name.
yeah, and thumbnails. You know, having a backlog of YouTube videos is kind of like owning property.
Yeah,
You just passively make money on it.
passive income.
Sick.
Even if one person views it a year,
Yeah.
it's like 0.0001% of a dollar.
Yeah, and if you're a really big YouTuber that doesn't upload anymore, you could still be making like thousands of dollars a month.
Yeah,
It's fucking ridiculous. It's kind of, well, I mean, it's not ridiculous. Like, it makes sense. You worked hard. Get your money.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I wish I was one of those YouTubers.
That's why all those like old YouTubers that had like thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of videos that are just like old series of like Let's Plays, like 100-part Let's Plays.
Yeah.
They probably net so much money passively.
That's a good point, actually. I wonder if you went through and you like calculate, you had someone who had, they uploaded once a week or something, right? Mm-hmm. And then there was someone that uploaded once a day. And they both averaged the same amount of views per month, and they both stopped uploading. I wonder which one would make more money from just people like randomly coming.
Probably the one with more.
Yeah. So clearly it's about quantity.
Yes.
Fuck quality.
Quality doesn't matter.
Yeah. Just upload random shit.
Anything. Literally anything.
It's getting AI to like upload random shit for you, and it'll learn what's the best random shit to upload,
I've seen all these videos on TikTok of people like, yeah, I have like 10 YouTube channels and I just re-upload shit and I make like 10 grand a month. They're just people that they'll just get like royalty free or like Creative Commons shit and just make videos out of it. Or they'll like read a story over narration or something with some shitty inspirational quotes on the front. As the like video itself.
The easiest ones.
And then re-upload them.
The easiest ones to do are to make those fucking Russian content forums that just scrub Reddit and then use the fucking Microsoft SAM.
Yes.
Just to go over it. It's all that YouTube Shorts are right now. It's just like, teachers, are there any students you had sex with while teaching? And then there's just some really long, dumbass fucking Reddit post.
Yeah, I mean, the people that just like... Imagine being one of the... It can't be that hard to make a video like that, and they're probably making thousands of dollars a month.
Yeah, Russian content forums.
Why do they have to be Russian? Do you just hate Russians?
Yes.
They always re-upload shit. Half my re-uploads are from Russian channels.
Yeah, they're just, rushing to get that bag.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yep. They don't want to starve again like they did 40 years ago.
Yeah, well, now they have uranium.
They've always had uranium. That doesn't change anything, Toby. Where are you even going with this?
I don't know. Is that what Chernobyl was? Is that the problem? There was the uranium fucked up?
The uranium was like, nah, that's camp.
Well, I thought it was our radium.
No, it was their radium.
Their radium?
Yeah.
It was them radium.
Oh, okay.
They them radium?
Yeah.
No, crazy. The Russians were like, oh, shit. You should chill out. They were talking to the nuclear right? They were like, hey, maybe you should chill out. But they were saying it in Russian, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know Russian, but they were probably like, ooh, suka, chill, suka. And then...
And they're like, what's your name? He's like, Hugh. Humongous what? And
humongous explosion.
Yeah. She got heated.
Got real heated real fast. You're like, shit, it's melting through the floor. Is that even possible? And they were like, yeah, sure it is. They were like, oh, well, isn't there groundwater underneath? Oh, yeah. They were like, oh, well, maybe we should do something about it. They were like, yeah, you're right. Let's send 80,000 people to clean it up by hand. Oh, well, should we try robots first? Yeah, no, they got fried. Won't the humans get fried? Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll give them medals.
But what is a dead person going to do with a medal?
Yeah,
that's true. I do know.
They can't sue you when they're dead, so...
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, but their family can sue you, but probably not in Russia.
Not in Russia, no. Because that the way that they incentivized people to clean up the Chernobyl thing is they said, all right, you could either serve, it was like 2 years or 5 years or whatever in the current Afghanistan conflict, or...
Wait, Russia was in Afghanistan?
Yeah, Russia was in Afghanistan in a decade in the 80s.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Who hasn't been in Afghanistan nowadays?
Yeah, they were there for a while. And then, so it was either you serve in Afghanistan.
When are we going to invade Dubai, just out of nowhere?
What's in Dubai?
Oil.
Oh. Shit. Fucking America's probably looking. They're probably writing up an excuse right now, man.
True.
Yeah,
oil, supercars.
All the money.
And it's just a bunch of princes with like swords and tigers.
You might as well bomb it too.
Yeah.
I mean, not the tigers. They didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't damage the oil.
Yeah.
If you bombed an oil vein, would it explode?
Yeah. It would light on
Or would
fire.
it just burn slowly over time? It would probably take a while to burn.
It would burn.
Right? I wonder how fast it would burn.
Not very quickly.
Just like a nice little candle in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a nice little hole of fire opening up a portal to hell in the middle of the ocean.
Or maybe we could use it as propellant to push the Earth further away from the sun so that we stop global warming.
It was like a little rocket.
Let's nuke Dubai. for global warming
Did they
reasons.
say they could stop global warming with enough nukes? You just cause a nuclear winter and then no more global warming.
No more, just global cooling.
That's
like extreme global cooling.
Yeah.
So as the last minute resort, we could just fucking start World War III and then there you go.
You don't even need to start World War III. Just light off all the nukes.
That's like saying you could get rid of your national debt by putting $1 trillion value onto a single little coin of platinum.
Exactly, you could do that. It works.
That's what America's doing.
It's more like you can eliminate. It's more like you can eliminate your personal debt by killing yourself.
Yeah, but that doesn't eliminate it. That gives it to the next person.
No, what if they kill themselves? That's the
thing.
Oh, it just goes down the generations.
Is that what cults are?
If everyone,
pretty much, yeah.
If everybody's dead, who's paying debt?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That's a fantastic point. How the fuck did America get in so much debt? How does the debt work?
We borrowed some money.
Yeah. Does that mean that China's just super fucking rich?
No.
Oh. Does every country borrow fuckloads of money?
Pretty much. Everyone's just
so where does the money come from?
Everyone's just in debt for each other, and it's just a big cycle.
This makes no sense.
Say I borrow $10 from you. I owe you $10, and in order to pay that debt back, I borrow $10 from Matt, and then I give it to you.
No, I don't have any money.
No, you don't have any money, and so then I go to you and I say, hey,
so the Earth is a pyramid scheme?
Well, yeah,
pretty much.
But then I go back to you. I go, okay, I need $5 back. I'll pay you back, and then I pay you $5. You go, that's okay, it's fine.
Okay.
And then I come back to you. I go, I need another $10. You go, that's fine. And then I give you $10. You go, well, now you owe me $5. You give me $5. I give it back to you. That's $5 reimbursed. I need another $5. You give it back to me. I go back to you. I say, hey, I need $4.50.
Sorry, we got embargo nowadays. Can't trade any more money.
Okay, it's fine. So I go over to Blue, the producer. I go, it's $5.50. Give me $4.50 in return. That's an even 10. He goes, sure. And then I go back to you and I go, yep, that's 10. How much do I owe you?
I think we're set.
And I just scammed him out of $10.
What?
This guy is
rookie country mistake.
That's how it goes. That's how debt accumulates. Because debt is always there, but sometimes you just forget about it. So is it really there?
Yeah, I mean, if you're in debt but don't have to pay it off, then are you really in debt?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, should we start the show?
Yeah, I think we should.
There's your little economics lesson for the day. We're really good at this. We should do more on economics.
All right, Patreon.
Do more teaching.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us on the Patreon pre-show. Appreciate it. You guys want to say something to Patreon?
Appreciate it?
Appreciate it.
Hey, Patreon. Bye, Patreon. Are we done?
like a negligent mother.
Hi. Bye.
Your kid just wants attention. You just go, hi. No, fuck on.
Yeah, no, fucking.
Are you still there?
What are you doing?
All right.
But also, thanks for being there. Thanks for the money and support. And I hope you enjoy the 5 minutes of. Well, you got that was some nice content. It was like a little half podcast there. I'm just buying an NFT, so it's just more important than you guys. So it makes me personally more money. So or it loses me more money. I don't lose any money on the Patreon.
You don't know until you sell.
Yeah.
You don't know how much money you've lost until you sell it.
And that's how that works.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, Patreon. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Misfits Podcast. Podcast. I am one of the co-hosts, SwaggerSouls. Very reserved crowd.
There's only one dude, and he's really far away.
He's really far away.
Whoa! Yeah, you go, SwaggerSouls.
Hey! Get this guy out of here!
What?
Hey!
I'm your biggest fan!
Crowd's fucking beating the shit out of him. Take his jacket! Don't give him his jacket! Get him out of here!
What is that? When did that happen?
Fucking Trump. It was Trump at the rallies. Yeah.
Damn.
You remember when there was a dude that was just like, hey, fuck you. And the guy was like, get him out of here. Don't give him his code. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, man. My president or ex-president. Oh, man. Maybe we should just restart. We're joined here today by Toby. Toby on the tele, resident female. And we got Matt, resident male. And then you got me.
Resident
Gender night.
Yeah.
Night.
If you never do a face reveal, does that mean you're kind of gender neutral?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because...
I mean, don't people know I have a beard? But women can have beards.
Well, yeah. Also, they don't necessarily know that you have a beard.
Yeah, maybe it's just a mustache now.
Yeah, or maybe it's non-existent now. They haven't seen your face in a while.
It's very true.
Shave the beard.
A while being practically forever.
What?
What?
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's true. A while is practically forever
It is very
in this situation.
In this situation, it would be yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What have you guys been up to much lately?
I got my hair cut and got my beard trimmed.
Oh, what a coincidence!
Well, what a fucking wacky, crazy!
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, so now they do know that you have a beard.
Yeah, but it got trimmed. You don't know what style it's in. It could be bushy. It could be chops.
It looks like that one guy from the Hunger Games that's got the waves.
What?
There's a guy in the Hunger Games who has a beard that's like got spikes and like waves and shit.
Oh, really? It's interesting.
It looks like a tribal tattoo.
It's not like that.
Is it the one where they got like the bird's nest and shit in it?
No,
it's like a tamoku.
Yeah, you know, you never know.
It's a moldy face tat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, this guy. See, it looks like a tribal tattoo.
Yo, I should fucking get that. I would look dope with that.
I actually know, like, not even kidding. I think you would look good with that.
Yeah.
I actually think you would kind of suit it.
Shit. Damn. Well, next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had my barber.
We'll have to blur that because that was a photo of Swagger's face there.
Yeah. I had my barber come over yesterday to give myself a bit of a trim. Yeah, because, you know, for the people that live under a rock or are in Melbourne, we are in
What is under Iraq?
Under Iraq?
Yeah.
Under Iraq?
Sorry. Sorry, carry on.
I think it's Iran. Away from this fucking conversation. Yeah, so he came around. This dude, this was like okay. I am very, very particular about who I let touch my hair.
Yeah.
And like who I let cut my hair.
Yep.
Because when I was a kid, I had a really bad experience with a barber that I hadn't had before. Mm-hmm. And they gave me the fuck my shit up haircut.
Mason had that one time.
Yeah, that was I was in like middle school, so like, you know, you get bullied for, hey, look at this fucking idiot with his fucking supercuts or whatever, and now his head's all fucking fuzzy and fucked up. This guy's got mange. And so that scarred me. So, like, for the longest time, I would only have one barber that I would trust to cut my hair a very particular way every single time.
Yep.
And then when I came to America, I realized, well,
You came to Australia.
Oh, Australia. I'm not
Same place.
Same place, practically.
Yeah.
One's a little bit more free.
Yeah, one's very locked down.
Yeah.
That's actually true. Maybe America is the land of the free. Maybe this was what they were talking about this whole time.
How do we fucking... What is that? No. You gotta fucking, like... No, a handshake, mate. We're American. You fucking salute.
No, if we were doing the real American greeting, we'd take out guns and quit drawing. But no, like when I came to Australia, I realized, well, I don't have my fucking barber. I didn't bring them and carry on.
Yeah.
So like, I need to get my hair cut again. And, you know, Ryan, our manager at the time, told us, just go to this fucking, this one hair studio.
I think we've all got our hair done at that one place.
Yeah,
before.
really good. And basically, like, this one barber I was really good friends with for since I've been here. And he told me that he's quitting the job. And he's trying to open up his own thing. So I got his number. The last time we got my haircut was a couple months ago. And so I messaged him like, hey, how are you? I need my haircut. Can you please come over? And he's like, sure. And so we organized a time for him to come around. He came around. He came on in. We go into my backyard. He's just cutting out my hair. He's making me look fresh. We're bullshitting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, so do you smoke? And he's like, what? Smoke what? I was like, like marijuana. He's like, yeah, I brought a joint with me. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, what, do you intend to smoke it? He's like, do you want to smoke it? I was like, well, not really. I have to do some work later. And are you driving? He's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. I was like, okay. And so, I was talking to him about all the weed that I had. And he was like, oh, cool, where is it? And I said, it's literally right behind us.
And then he robbed you?
No, but he had a look at it. And basically, he... After we finished the haircut, I was short on cash. It was like $120, and I only had $100. And I was like, I'm really sorry. I gave him $100. And I was like, look, man, can I just give you some weed? And he was like, yeah, sure, okay, that'll work. Sick. And so I gave him like probably like an eighth or so. And then he
What is an eighth worth? Do you know?
An eighth for only $40.
Okay.
40 US.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I gave him that much, and he was like, "That's payment. This is a really good payment." And he gave me some of his weed too. He wanted to trade, so I was like, "Cool." It was AK-47. Very good.
Yeah.
Very, very fire.
I didn't know that people in Australia like new strains.
I didn't know either, but he gets it from a guy who says it is what it is, and it looked pretty potent.
I guess if you like imported seeds, then you could know what they were. I mean, I guess you could know what they were if you got them here, but I feel like it would be harder because people just don't really know the strains.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair.
You get it, and then it's like, okay, this will get me high.
Yeah. I wonder if AK-47 in Australia would be similar to AK-47 in other places of the world. Like, I wonder how similar the same strain is in different places of the world.
Yeah.
Probably completely fucking different.
We'll have to
like a gun range to test them out.
Unless some of the scientists in the audience listening to this right now.
You think there's scientists that listen to us?
Well, I mean, they could try to be. If you have a friend who is in a different country and he's got AK-47, maybe you can compare and contrast.
Yeah, if you have two friends that both have AK-47s, one in, I don't know, Egypt and one in the United States of America, are they the same?
Just mail it across country. Just mail it across the world.
Yeah, just
no problem with that.
Mail your drugs.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people that are like highly intellectuals listen to us. Like how many people that actually do work in labs and are scientists. I wonder if there's many.
I don't know.
I think it would be. I don't know. I kind of feel like if you're working in a field where you're like, it's very like serious and very like methodical and stuff, it'd be nice to just have some like random bullshit that doesn't.
Yeah. And I like to imagine one of our viewers is a heart surgeon that puts her podcast on in his AirPods every time he goes into a really experimental heart surgery.
Yeah. I now want to imagine that too.
And every time he laughs at one of our jokes, he accidentally severs the aorta, and then he has to patch it back up, and then he laughs again, and then he has to do it again, and by the end of it, he's just like, fuck it, I might as well just fucking throw a pacemaker in here and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, that's. I don't know if I want to feel responsible for that.
Oh, you're not responsible.
Hey, I guess that is more their fault.
Well, except being irresponsible, laughing at the jokes.
Yeah, don't laugh at jokes, you fucking prick.
Yeah, you want to get canceled or something?
That one guy.
You want to have the wrong opinion?
Sometimes I've been watching some comedians on Netflix lately.
Have you?
And I kind of feel like either my like humor has just completely changed, or comedians are just getting like, some of them are getting so edgy that it just doesn't even feel funny anymore.
I mean, your humor's definitely changed.
Yeah, that's true. I just do puns now.
Yeah, I mean, you used to be funny, and then you became a woman.
Yeah, that's true. So now I only laugh at but to be cute, but no, I never laugh at anything that's funny. Yeah, that's how all women are. And they just complain about how their husband's humor is fucked up. Yeah. Have you ever been in a situation where you've like made a joke or like laughed at something, and then someone right after has just been like, why the fuck would you laugh at that? And it's just really uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my usual response is because I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And then they go, why do you think that's funny? And I go, do I really have to explain a fucking joke to you? Because then it makes it not funny.
Yeah. Like, this is a funeral, sir.
Yeah, I guess, sometimes it's just not a joke.
Yeah, I mean, there's a time and a place to crack a joke. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like fucking wild seeing how some people, because like there are people who just see that like you have a different humor, and then there are some people who like refuse to believe that anyone can have a different humor to them and think it's fucked up if someone has a like slightly darker humor than them.
Yeah, I mean, I've said some jokes at times where it probably wouldn't have been a good idea to tell a joke. Like, there was this one time that we were drinking underage. This was many years ago. We were like 16 or 17 or something. We were fucking just drinking. I think it was vodka or whatever. and one of my friend's girlfriends was there, and she asked me to make her a drink, and it was vodka, and I was like, yeah, sure, here, have some vodka. So I gave her like a bunch of drinks, and then like we're all hanging out like an hour later. And then my friend is like yelling at me. He's like, you know, like screaming for anybody. He's saying, help, I need help. And we're like, what? We go over and his girlfriend is like passed out. She's like spasming and she's foaming out of her mouth.
Fuck.
And I'm like, what happened? And he's like, did she drink vodka? She drink vodka? I'm like, well, yeah, she asked me to make her like a vodka. And he says that she was allergic.
What?
She was allergic to vodka. I was like, what the fuck? And so she's sitting there like passed out, foaming out the mouth, like trying to like vomit unconscious and shit. And, you know, we're doing our best as, you know, young kids to remedy the situation while also not freaking out. And like it was like maybe 30 minutes later and she wasn't foaming out of her mouth anymore and she was breathing. And we were like, you know, getting ready we called a friend that could drive and take her to the hospital and all that shit. And so she's sitting there and everyone's like distraught and you know, like the vibe of the party is kind of fucked up. And I was sitting there and I think I cracked a joke like, I remember someone was like, is she okay? Is she okay? And I'm like, yeah, I think she just had a little bit too much to drink. And everyone looked at me and just like, one of my friends laughed and then yelled at me.
I think that's fucking funny.
He laughed. It was like 3 chuckles, and then he turned to me and he says, "Shut the fuck up." He was like, "Shut up." And I was like, "Oh, you know, what can we do? Like,
yeah,
are we gonna sit here and be sad because this fucking bitch had too much to drink?"
Humor remedies situations. Humor helps.
Absolutely, humor is the best medicine.
I think they don't need lawyers in court anymore. I think they just need clowns.
I don't know if it's the best medicine.
I don't know. Like, you know, you catch COVID, and you just laugh a little bit, and you'll
cough it out of your system.
Cough it right out of your system. Yeah. You know.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah. Why are we just injecting laughs into people?
This sounds like a Norm Macdonald bit. Rest in peace. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know why I said rest in peace so fast afterward. It just made it way more uncomfortable. But I wanted to say rest in peace because, like, you know, he's a good guy. I wanted to honor him, but at the same time, I said it way too soon after, and it's just way more uncomfortable now.
Man, it just reminded me of one of those tragedies. Fucking awful.
Yeah.
I've been watching so many Norm Macdonald clips lately. I love him.
Yeah. He's so fucking funny. I mean, the thing about like. There are certain comedians in life, and you know, in all aspects of life, I guess it's not just comedians, but there are like certain people who find a way to do something that if anyone else did it, it wouldn't work, but because they did it and the way that they do it, it just makes it so good. And Norm Macdonald was a prime example of that in comedy, where his style of humor was so vastly different to what like a traditional comic was. But it still worked so fucking well. It was just anti-comedy, really.
I know, a lot of it was just taking piss out of the audience. Because back in the SNL days, when Norm was on SNL, it was this whole thing of like, he was doing the Weekend Update. So his whole thing with that, he'd be a news anchor.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you're sitting in the studio that has these, you know, fucking light on that goes applause, and then, you know, the people would applause no matter what he said.
Yeah.
And so his whole strategy was to make every single fucking joke he told really controversial, so that people in the audience would hiss and boo, and then he would, you know, work that in.
Yeah.
Fucking masterful, man. Real fucking shame that he's gone.
Yeah. Who would you say, do you guys watch many comedians at the moment?
Not at the moment.
Yeah.
I've just been going on a Norm binge.
Yeah,
to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. I tried watching Dave Chappelle the other day. It just wasn't my style. But, you know, like, a massive respect to anyone that's successful as a comedian like that.
Was it the new Netflix thing where he did he went on like not a diatribe, I wouldn't say, but like more like a monologue on trans and like trans rights or like trans issues or something like that.
I don't know. I stopped watching.
That's fair enough.
But so I
thought maybe you would have stuck around for that because that's been on the news.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of people are mad. People want to take his show off of Netflix because of the way that he speaks about, you know, trans people.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like, you know, as a comedian, I personally wouldn't have a problem with someone like, I don't know what they did. I don't know what he said, but I mean, as a comedian, the context of your show is that you're doing something to be funny, and like people don't go to a comedy show with the intention of like taking something in seriously. So I kind of feel like, you know, if someone's pissed off at your joke, the joke wasn't for that person.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, sometimes comedians don't say jokes and they do just be like, here's a speech about what I dislike.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it depends on the comedian. I know George Carlin, many moons ago, like he would incorporate into his routine a lot. It would be like, you know, commentary on society or politics or whatever the fuck, and he would always incorporate that into his routine. That would be like his kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, anybody that gets seriously mad at a joke, usually purposefully misunderstand it.
That's true. Yeah, because it is often quite hard to like genuinely be upset by something that is like meant to be a joke.
Yeah, without clearly a joke,
without like really like letting yourself talk yourself into it being bad. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, some people are just, you know, thin-skinned, you know, and they get angry and they get upset. And they want to scream a little bit. I mean,
sometimes being upset with someone's kind of nice. Kind of feels like you've got something you're fighting for. I can get it. I don't do that. I'm not saying I do that.
Are you sure?
Okay, I was saying, but I just mean like, you know, I can kind of understand why people like want something to fight for.
Well, I guess. You know, the whole like Twitter activism thing.
Yeah.
You know, go on Twitter and talk about, you know, the pay gap or, you know, rich people eating the rich or whatever as you're typing it on their iPhones. You know, kind of deal.
Yeah. And then they eat the rich and buy really expensive houses.
What would you say a rich person is? What do you personally feel like? How rich is rich?
Yeah, that's
how much money is rich? How much money do you have in your bank account?
More than me. Everyone on Twitter.
I guess that's kind of, but like realistically, that's kind of true. Because if you are making $10,000 a year, and if you're making $10,000 a year,
you're fucking rich compared to the homeless guy.
And someone's making $50,000, you're like, damn, that person's rich. But realistically, they're fucking thinking of the person making $70,000, being like, I wish I could make that.
So that's the thing. Everyone's saying eat the rich, but it's like, well, I don't even know how big my meal is. Like, who's the rich?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't even know if I could eat half that portion.
Yeah, and who's Jeff gonna eat? There's no one he can eat.
No, yeah,
he'll have to eat a government.
Yeah,
but they're all in debt.
Oh, shit, yeah.
True. Well, you know, you still consume them either way. You could probably go to like French Guiana or something. Maybe like start there. Like the real, like the third world kind of nations, just kind of like, you know, Jeff Bezos with a little bib, just like, you know, doing a tour, just eating, engulfing entire countries, unhinging his jaw like a snake.
What the?
Yeah, he does kind of have a reptile feel.
I would, if I saw a video of Jeff Bezos unhinging his jaw like a snake and swallowing 3 African children, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not. I would say that's Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world, right there. I don't know what you expect.
Yeah, respect.
You know, maybe people should stop being mad at him for being rich and really be mad at him for, you know, the real crimes, which would be, you know, unhinging his jaw and swallowing children whole.
Yeah, this is something that he definitely does, guys.
You know,
look it up.
I don't know what's gotten into that fucking character. You go into space once, and suddenly you have a hunger for flesh.
Yeah. Did you hear he released an OnlyFans?
Really?
Yeah. It's just a lot of photos of the back of his bald head.
Really? Dude,
yeah.
I'd rub one out to that.
Yeah, it's really shiny and like.
Isn't that like good luck if you rub a bald person's head?
Yeah.
Especially if it's Jeff Bezos.
What if you rub one out to a bald person's head? That's even more.
Yeah. That's the thing. You would think you would really think like, hey, you know, people that are really narcissistic probably love a bald dude. Because, you know, when they're fucking him from the back,
they can see their
they see the reflection of themselves in the back of his, you know, his.
But that's all curved,
skull.
And it's like, oh man, I look so fat.
Yeah, but you save money on mirrors.
Probably look thin. You know, Bezos.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Bezos' head shape. It's, you know, not like a football. It's, you know, pretty. You know, it's pretty.
Why, have you seen his OnlyFans? What's it look like?
Would I be correct in saying that Jeff Bezos' head looks like a brontosaurus?
What's a brontosaurus look like?
I think
can we pull up a picture of Jeff Bezos
and a picture of a brontosaurus
and just the head of the brontosaurus, not the neck?
Yeah.
For some reason, the image of Jeff Bezos popped into my mind. I thought of The Land Before Time.
Okay. And you thought a Littlefoot?
Yeah, I thought a Littlefoot.
Yeah. He kind of, I can see that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking stupid, but I don't know.
What's the one that's got the like the head butting and shit?
A Triceratops?
No, the one that's got like the big flat dome on its head.
I know what you're talking about.
Is that it?
Maybe.
A what?
A Pachyosaurus.
A Pachyosaurus?
Yeah.
I hope they make a nice curry.
I didn't even get that.
Pakistani.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's the front of it.
So there's Jeff Bezos.
There's Jeff Bezos, and there's a brontosaurus.
I can kind of see it.
I kind of see it. It's like that. It's the reptilian ear. It's like the reptilian-like ear and eyes and eyebrow.
Yeah.
And expressionless face.
Who do you think is more reptilian, though? Mark Zuckerberg or Jeffrey Bezos?
Mark.
Probably, yeah.
Mark, dude. Mark, if I ever had a problem with flies breeding in my house, flying around, big fat juicy flies.
How about the one in the podcast set right here?
Yeah, right here. Like, if we had Mark Zuckerberg, you just, unroll his tongue like a fruit roll-up, just fucking smack that bitch.
Okay.
You know, he's like IRL pest control.
So in order to be rich, are all the rich people reptiles?
No, I think it's something that happens when they get more and more money, and then the New World Order kind of absorbs them into their pact.
So they weren't born reptilian.
No, they weren't born reptilian.
Okay. I want now. I just kind of want to know what people actually think about reptilians. Like, where do they come from? What's the law?
You know about this?
No,
it's not the aliens, is it?
I want to know about Pizzagate as well.
You want to know
There's lots
Pizzagate?
of things I just need to learn about.
Yeah, there's Pizzagate. There's the Pandora Papers. There's
what are the Pandora Papers?
Oh, it's just all the richest fucking world leaders owning hundreds of $millions of property and dodging taxes.
Yeah, I mean that's just kind of what you do, isn't it?
Yeah,
I thought that was just like a given.
As a world leader?
Yeah.
Of course.
If I was a world leader, I'd 100% exploit it for monetary gain.
Absolutely. And now you're thinking like a world leader.
Be careful. They're going to fucking collect you up and turn you into a lizard.
Ooh. But what's the benefit of being a lizard, do you think?
What, being a lizard as a lizard or being reptilian?
No, being a reptilian. What's the benefits here?
You cold-blooded?
Yeah. So being cold-blooded, doesn't that just mean I have to lay in the sun a lot?
Yeah, but that's why you'd live in Silicon Valley.
Oh, because it's warm.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why they're all out in California.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense. What's the other? Do they have any other benefits, or is it just that you get kind of cold sometimes?
Cold-blooded, so you're like a more ruthless CEO.
Yeah, and I mean,
better making decisions.
Lack of empathy. General estrangement.
It's like a perpetual state of post-nut clarity.
No.
Oh, no?
No, it's just clarity.
Okay.
All the time.
Yeah, well, that's what microdosing acid does.
Really?
Well, I would assume so.
No, I think you're assuming wrong.
Wouldn't it just make shit really clear for you?
Man, you just like... I can't see anything.
Everything's clear.
I need a prescription. Oh, no. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I'm seeing like triple of everything. What the fuck?
Yeah, see tracers.
Yeah, I guess I just don't really know what acid does.
Which is weird because you've taken it before.
Yeah, well, I know what like a little, well, I guess.
That was a lie. It was half a tab, but it's still a lie.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
microdose. Probably wouldn't clear your vision anymore. But yeah, speaking of drugs and rich people, Elon. Would you say Elon is reptilian?
I don't know. I feel like he kind of looks reptilian, but I think that might be a ploy.
You think it's a ploy?
I don't think he's actually reptilian.
It's like pretending to.
I think he's trying to pull the rug out under the NWO.
No, I don't think he even knows. So what I think's happening is all these rich reptilians, they're like, fuck, all these people are onto us. They think we're reptiles, right? We need to get a new like spokesperson, a new front man. That people are like, that person looks like a bit of a reptile and talks a bit funny. They're definitely reptiles, right? Draws them off the scent of everyone else. So they blew up Tesla, and Elon, well, I guess it wasn't just Tesla. They blew up his PayPal and all that bullshit. And now everyone thinks that he's a reptile, but secretly he's not, because reptiles can't smoke weed.
Secretly he's just a spurging.
That's why people got pissed off when he smoked weed.
Yeah, why did people get so mad about Elon literally puffing on a J?
Yeah, because smoking weed once publicly means that you don't know how to run a company. So
and you're a drug addict, and you're dangerous.
But they're all out in California. They'll all do that shit there.
Not publicly.
Not publicly.
Oh,
not when you're an international man with factories in every country.
Yeah. Imagine having a factory in every country. No matter where you traveled in the world, you could just visit your factory. I don't know why you'd want to, but you could.
Look at all my employees working.
Yeah. Why did you do quotations there?
Employees. They're employees.
Oh, they're not real. They're a tax write-off.
They're contracted. I think that's how Amazon does it. It's not like I don't think they pay their like employees a wage. They're like contracted. They get a wage, but it's not like I don't think they get like employee benefits.
Oh,
because they're all contracted.
That's fucked up.
It's like Uber.
Yeah, okay.
Are you really an employee of Uber or Lyft, or are you just an independent contractor?
You're an independent contractor.
Exactly. So you're liable for all your own bullshit. So fuck you.
Ooh, that sucks. That's so true, actually. There's a lot of jobs now where you just lose all the benefits of having a job, other than the money side, which is kind of a crucial one.
I wouldn't mind working for Amazon.
Why?
Because like I get to like I'll do like the easy stuff. So like packing up boxes, I'll just clean up everybody's poop and pee containers. Like right off the floor.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I feel like packing boxes might be easier.
Nah, but you know,
I guess
hey, somebody's got to do it.
Look, after the first couple of days of picking up shit, you're probably over it. You probably don't really care. It's just picking up shit now.
Yeah.
You're either packing shit or picking up shit. Like,
yeah.
Practically.
Well, I think Riot sounds like a good company to work for.
Was
Riot?
Yeah, Riot Games. They make League of Legends and Valorant and stuff.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the paid actors that show up for riots.
Oh, no. Oh. That would be good too. But at Riot Games, they you get so much free shit. I saw this TikTok lately where they give you points for all their games so that you can buy all the skins. And if you play games that aren't their games, apparently
you get fired.
No, apparently if you play games that aren't their games, they reimburse you the price of those games. So anything gaming you do is free.
Why not just become a fucking key seller at that point?
Yeah.
Man, I bought a lot of games this week. You guys got me, right?
Yeah. Just sell games.
Damn.
Did you you know about the Twitch leak things, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about there was a specific part of it that came out recently as well, where there is a no ban list?
Yeah, but
what?
nah. Yeah, but nah. I looked into it. So what? The premise was that they'd found in code next to people's names. I think it was Rice Gum and LOL. It's Tyler 1.
Yeah.
It was next to their names. In the screenshot that I saw, it could have been more than just them. But
there was a lot of people, but those two were the big ones.
Only those two in that screenshot had the text that was next to their name that said, do not ban, do not suspend for any reason. Instead, contact this email. Yeah. And it was like a guy that worked at Twitch. It was like a middleman or a partner manager or whatever.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people looked at this and they were like, oh, this is clear favoritism. And, yeah, to an extent, you know, giving the... So their defense was that it was like if there's a possible mistake, just to make sure, we'll take the report and then we'll review it. The guy whose email was there, they would review it, and apparently it was from years and years ago. It was before they had proper banning system or whatever. Who even knows if that's true? But the idea was that they're going to get banned. Well, let's double check first if they're going to get banned. But a lot of people looked at that and took it as like, this is favoritism. These people don't get banned. Like, this bullshit. I mean, and it's weird because, I mean, you have to be fucking stupid not to realize that there's obviously favoritism on Twitch. Obviously, they prefer some creators to others.
I guess that's the funny thing about the whole Twitch leaks thing is that most of the shit that people were finding out was like kind of obvious.
Yeah.
It's like most of the shit that people are going fucking crazy over.
How many times do you think you should be banned from Twitch before you're permed?
I think you should have I mean, it depends on what happens, but let's say every time it's the same thing, then it should be like first warning's like 24 hours, second warning's 48 hours, third warning's a week, fourth warning's a month, and then you're fucked.
Right, so you leave it up to 5 bans?
That seems like a lot, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just asking. I'm not saying one thing or the other.
Yeah.
I think it's weird that you could be a creator and get banned 5 times.
That's kind of what it's like on Twitch.
That's what Amaranth.
Yeah.
A little, and no hate for Amaranth. Lick those mics, girl. You're slaying. Do what you have to do. But, I just, in terms of, like, an outside perspective, like, looking at Twitch, just like...
It's like at that point...
You're going to get banned 5 times and only for, like, a little bit, and then you're going to get unbanned every time? And to be fair, I mean, it fucking works, because it's publicity, and it's controversy, and it helps. It's more money for Amaranth.
Because the comeback, everyone's like, oh, Amaranth comes back on this day. And then she gets way more viewers that day.
Yeah, let me fucking lick those ears.
Yeah. Is that what she does? She just licks the ears?
Yeah. Blue, pull it up. Blue, pull up the video. Amaranth being a little suggestive.
Someone in my chat told me the other day that she got like banned on multiple platforms recently.
Yeah.
But I don't know what that was for.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
That's useless information. Sorry, everyone. I thought maybe someone would know, but I guess we don't. That's fine.
Do you think Amaranth is pretty?
I don't want to say this on the podcast.
Oh, well, you don't?
It's okay. No, she's pretty.
Yeah, look. Where's the sound? It's the best part.
Wait, this is what she does on stream?
This is what she does on stream, which is pretty
Isn't
sick.
that like an $800 microphone? Jesus Christ.
Wait, this is what her stream looks like? It looks... do you think...
I feel uncomfortable. It's watching.
Do you think it's intentionally made like this?
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Do you think it's intentionally like this to emulate what like a Skype call looks like? Because to me, this looks like someone on Skype.
What fucking fucking Skype calls were you?
You're right. Teach me like the dark background.
The dark background.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
No, turn it up.
I can't deal with that. It's fucking alive.
I actually do think that like as being a creator like that, I think if you can do anything that makes the viewers feel like it's more like a one-on-one thing, I feel like that's like the best way to make money. And that, like the way that was set up with that really dark background and it like only she was lit, like it was a screen monitor lighting her up. It just looks like a Skype call to me.
I get
Fair
that.
enough.
Well, I mean, obviously not just Skype and anything cool, but Skype was what came to my head.
I wish those fucking lectures on Zoom were like that. Imagine your lectures like, all right, today we're gonna be
Engineering 101.
Today we're gonna be learning about the Krebs cycle.
The what?
I mean the Krebs cycle. Krebs cycle. Krebs cycle. It's biology. Oh, thank you. So the ATP polymerase.
Yeah,
that's good,
dude. I would have fucking paid so much more attention.
I would have passed my class.
If my 60-year-old gray-haired balding man of a teacher fucking started up with a fucking binaural microphone with 2 literal ears on it, just started fucking tongue fucking it.
Fuck, I kind of want to buy one of those mics.
Oh, do you?
I don't know what for. I just want to play with it.
Do you?
I just feel like putting it on your own ear, like putting headphones on yourself and just like playing with the ears and stuff. It just some of the sounds
like
are kind of cool.
Thing in third person.
It's like interesting seeing. Did you say touching a thing in third person?
Well, touching like your own ears in third person, you know.
Yeah,
so,
I guess you could just touch your own ears.
True. Yeah, you could just do that, but then you can't see it.
You can't lick your own ears.
True, and also I could stream it and make lots of money. What sort of? I could do ASMR funny moments.
What? It's just deep baked, like fucking super, like deep fried, like screaming into the mic.
Oh no, like actually ASMR. Like I'll be playing Counter-Strike, but I'll be talking to the enemy team, but I'll be whispering into an ear.
Be shit talking your teammate. You're so fucking trash,
dude. That would probably tilt people harder than calling them gay.
Just hearing your ear, like voice in the back of their head, like, what the fuck,
dude? Legit, that'd probably be like the new strat to tilt someone. Because I know, like, there's a lot of people that, especially with that ASMR shit, they cannot handle it for more than like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And, like, I could see it, but imagine, it'd be such a great way to shit talk people on, like, Call of Duty, where you just...
You're such a little fucking shithead. You're so bad at this game.
You're giving fake call-outs when he's trying to clutch.
It's just some...
the fuck who said that?
Some raging 19-year-old, calling everyone gay in the lobby and, shouting shit, and you're just fucking sitting there being like,
yeah, keep saying that, you'll slap me. I slept with your mom last night.
Yeah, I think I would probably be a little bit more effective at stopping
It's
people.
like psychological torture there.
Yeah.
I think making like ironic ASMR would be kind of funny. I think like you could make some pretty funny videos.
I wanted to do one where it's like a manly ASMR where it's like you get a lumberjack shirt. It's like, all right, today we're going to be cutting wood with a chainsaw.
Or like every time you chop the wood with an axe, it just like peaks the mic.
Yeah. I think Mitchell did that once where he's like eating cereal. He had his mic turned all the way up. Like, this is good cereal. Click, 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 click.
Fucking dude, so imagine an ASMR video, and it's meant to be like ASMR domestic, like it's like ASMR. Your parents are fucking arguing in the other room, and you're playing Minecraft.
I think they have those.
And it's just something being like, "It's okay, I'm sure they'll stop soon."
Sorry guys, I need to be quiet. My parents are fighting.
It's just a Twitch stream.
You just hear through the door. You say, "Hey, he's your kid too. He's your kid too." I don't know if we go that far.
Oh, sorry, I'll take that back.
Very good.
Rewind. That's good.
Yeah.
Damn, imagine being able to rewind in real life.
I'd just use it for gambling.
Would you?
Whoa.
Yeah, just bet all my money on red. If it landed on black, rewind, bet on black, and then it would be rigged and land on red anyway.
Yeah. It's the house edge.
Yeah. The house is always edging. Yeah. Matt, as someone who is very interested in like cinematography and stuff and like filming stuff, would you say that you're like pretty interested in that? Do you have like some movies or something that you consider like top tier for like how like it's visually done?
Oh, I wouldn't say I'm like a big film critic. That's what you mean. I like filming stuff, but
yeah, okay. That's I guess that's
this
true.
movie's atmosphere is totally trash. Or how they do that shit.
Yeah, I mean it is crazy because like the way that the camera is used in a movie can completely change the vibe. Like you could record the same the same scene twice.
Yeah.
With different like camera angles, and it could feel like a completely different scene.
Yeah.
Like you watch porn and it like switches from the POV to like the side angle. It's like completely changes.
Imagine movies in like POV movies. But
VR movies.
Have there been any movies that the entire thing was POV?
Hardcore Henry.
Oh, and what's it like? Have you seen it?
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's
is that a porn title POV? What the hell is
Hardcore
this?
Henry.
That's true. It could be.
No, Hardcore Henry. This was a couple of years ago. This released, but it's like the entire thing was shot in the first person.
That's like
that's
like
a
really cool idea.
GoPro thing. It's like the guy was like a super soldier, and he comes back, but he can't talk. And so the entire thing is like, it's fucking sick. It's a really, really good action movie.
Yeah. The thing is like when with things like that where it is someone trying something drastically different, I feel like you can get away with the movie being not quite as good as other movies, but it still feels way better because of their creative use of like the camera. Like
kind of like what was that one? The World War I? It's like 1917.
The entire thing was
one take,
filmed in one take, kind of deal. A ton of hidden cuts, but really good. Yeah, really good.
And the thing is, like, as long as it feels like it, it doesn't really matter if there's some hidden cuts in there. Who cares?
No. Yeah.
Unless you watch VFX artists react, and then it ruins every movie for you.
Yeah, I tend to avoid that.
Now, during lockdown, I've started learning how to do like VFX and compositing. And now, like, I watch movies, I'm like, oh, that's so trash. Oh, that's so trash. Like I was like binge watching all the Marvel movies recently. Yeah. And it's just completely ruined them.
Oh, really?
I'm just like, oh.
Yeah. That makes sense. Because, I mean, like so many VFX shots are just rushed because of time. And it's similar to the gaming industry, actually. Like, when you think about it,
it's like they have a set release date.
Yeah, set release date. And it just means that there's always going to be like certain things in there where they're like, we just don't have time to make this better. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's actually with gaming, I've been this morning on stream. I was looking at like games that were kind of like not necessarily ripoffs of AAA games, but like they had like a similar theme, and you just like see how they're made, and because they're made by such a small developer that really needs to prove themselves, you just look at it and you're like, there's so many features in these games that you wish that AAA titles had. And these games will have them from launch, and they like work perfectly.
Do you have an example of one?
Well,
like a comparison.
A game that I was looking at, it's called. Oh fuck! I can't remember what it's called. 0 Hour, and it's like a tactical shooter where you essentially it's a 5v5. One side is in like holding down this hostage in this area, and then the other side has to raid the building and find a way to get to the hostage. And it's basically like Siege, but it's like what Siege was meant to be. And like if you watch the announcement trailer for Rainbow Six Siege, it was like the super tactical, like thought out shooter where it's like, all right, we all breach at the same place and we slowly sweep the house.
Yeah, but then you got teammates that are just like, you're fucking trash.
Yeah, whenever I played Siege, it would never be a cool tactical thing.
See, if someone once, I watched a video where someone equated Siege to like the tactical shooter equivalent of Overwatch, where it's just a bunch of heroes doing wacky shit that isn't realistic at all. Anymore. It's just kind of like gotten to the point where it's barely a tactical shooter anymore.
It's like that original game, it was SWAT, wasn't it? Where it was legit like, you like popping flashbangs through doors and breaking shit down. But yeah, it like shit like Siege loses me when it's like,
his name is Fuse, and he's got a sticky thing that shoots fucking so many different bombs.
Yeah, like when it's really like out of the realm of possibility, that's when it kind of loses me.
Yeah, exactly. And this 0 Hour game was like, it was like what Siege is basically, but without any of the hero powers and stuff. Good. It was just breach the house, find the best way for you and your squad to rescue the hostage or take out all the terrorists. And there's gadgets, but the gadgets are like, oh, you have a flashbang, or you have like a throwable camera that you can stick to a wall or something.
Simple shit.
Like just really simple shit. But just like a lot of the little features in it were just like really nice. Like you could toggle on and off skill-based matchmaking and stuff like that you just wish that AAA titles had that they never launch with anymore.
Give them like a couple years and they'll take their ideas and just patch it in.
You hear about the game Intruder?
No.
Really old game. Like years old. It's practically, the same as like Siege in the way that it's, you have to go into this battle and you go through a house and extract or whatever. But they have like all these crazy gadgets. Like you can crouch, you can go prone, you can like ragdoll, you can pretend to be dead.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. And they have like it's like a selfie stick that you can like put around corners to see shit.
Yeah.
They have a ton of awesome like tools and
that sounds sick
gameplay.
For something like VR.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking lay down on the ground.
It isn't VR.
Oh, it is? Okay.
It isn't. It's not VR, but it's it's one of those games that could work in VR. But it's always like the indie studios or like the small time game developers that really think about innovating and changing the way the games are made. But that's kind of how it's always been to an extent. It was usually like AAA studios who were good at developing games that would like they would develop the tech, they develop the hardware, the engine or whatever for like graphics or physics or any number of like
the expensive shit.
Technical breakthrough. But as far as gaming goes, as far as the gameplay goes, pretty reserved, pretty about the same.
Yeah, because they want to stick to the things that they know sell.
Does Battlefield 2042 really feel that different from 4?
No.
Does Call of Duty Vanguard feel that different from Modern Warfare?
No.
Like they don't feel like unique interpretations.
They're just reskins.
The game.
Yeah.
And it's just the way that the industry's been for the last 20 years because it's just, reduce, reuse, recycle for everything. But you have to wait, and especially in the VR space, it was very prominent. You had to wait for like legitimate, small-time people that were willing to put in the work and the investment to create a game that pushes the boundary. One of the only ones that really comes to mind right now is Boneworks from Corridor Digital.
That was very good.
Those guys fucking nailed it. But, they spent years and years building out this prototype, building out a physics sim, making it all work in VR to prevent you from getting motion sick, the whole 9 yards. And they paved the way for that. And then they set an industry standard.
Yeah, and then everyone else does that. Yeah.
And then everybody tries to match or surpass that. And it's just the way that it is, and the way that it's been going, Because AAA studios are like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if people are still going to gobble up our shit,
that's true.
Then we'll release it.
Yeah, and I guess it's probably really hard to get permission as a game developer that works with one of the major publishers, like, you know, Activision and stuff like that. It's probably really hard to get permission to make a game that is out of the like norm.
It's probably not.
It's like a big risk, so they're not going to want to invest in it.
Yeah, that was my thinking.
Yeah, I guess if they're pitching a game to a studio to develop it, it's weird because I wouldn't like equate it to the whole industry, because I'm almost certain that every individual game developing studio does their shit differently.
Yeah.
Because I know Valve is literally their entire like thing is you could work on whatever you want. You could hop off of a project if you're not feeling it, go on to another one, and it's just work on what you want to work on, because that's how the best games are made.
Yeah,
so, because the thing is, you know, cause I looked at a lot of the shit when Half-Life Alyx, the VR Half-Life game came out. It was a lot like a bunch of people in the studio are working on a bunch of different shit, and then, you know, a couple of people are like, oh, maybe we could do something with Half-Life. You know, then they start working on it. And, you know, a lot of people are like, it's probably not going to go anywhere. Like the last 10 years, we never went anywhere. And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 and then more people are on it because there's more of a direction, and then soon enough, it has the full-on team.
Yeah.
And then they can create something. But I don't know what it's like for, like, DICE or for, like, Treyarch or Activision Blizzard. You know, Activision Blizzard, they've been pretty busy.
Yeah.
Very busy.
With sexual harassment.
Well,
right? Is that what you're trying to say?
I was going to say, you know, with Overwatch and shit, but
yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Overwatch. And Overwatch 2, which is Overwatch, but with single player or something.
Man,
that's hard to make.
Blizzard needs more Overwatch.
Hey guys, remember that game everyone hates now? Well, we made it the same but slightly different.
Yeah.
Please buy.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, you know, to do things like that. I feel like even for shit like nowadays, whenever they create a game, most studios now, they create a game with the intention of keeping it alive for as long as possible. And, you know, you might say, well, yeah, duh, because duh.
Well, do they want to keep it alive for as long as possible? Because some studios, it's like we want to keep it alive until next year when we release the next one.
Yeah,
but I guess there's those two types.
Yeah, I mean, because I use CSGO, for example.
Yeah.
Or even like TF2.
Yeah.
You know, TF2 has fucking been around since 2004.
Yeah.
2005. And, you know, just starting, people are just starting to realize that they're not going to work on the game really any further. But it's usually the common tell signs that games are on their way out is when they make them free to play. You know, because then everyone goes to it, and, you know, then everyone can get access. Like, say, Counter-Strike fucking free to play now, which is insane to think about.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know if I should even hold out on hoping for another Counter-Strike, like a new Counter-Strike. It wouldn't be CSGO.
No, I know.
So many CSGOs. Yeah. No, just CS in general.
Yeah.
But, you know, just any iteration, but it's never going to happen. You know, because they have a whole skin market, they have an economy
like GTA
around
5.
it.
They're like, we haven't started on GTA 6. Why? We're making so much money on this.
Yeah,
There's no reason to.
Haven't they started GTA 6 though?
And they're releasing a remake of the first 3 GTA games.
1, 2, and 3.
They announced it.
It might not be
3. It might not be 1, 2, and 3. Maybe it's 3 Vice City. And
it's got to be 3
San
Vice
Andreas.
City. Is it San Andreas?
Yep.
Yeah.
What about Liberty City? What about
Liberty
GTA
City was 4, right?
Yeah. Well, they've got enough graphic mods for that nowadays.
Liberty City was an expansion for 3. Sort of.
What? No way. It was its own game with Nico Bellic.
GTA 4.
That's GTA 4.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Liberty City.
Yeah, they're not doing that one.
Why?
Well, because
it's like the only one I can't find anywhere.
I mean, people do love San Andreas, Vice City, and GTA 3.
Yeah, I replayed through San Andreas on my PS5 as a PS2 port. So I was playing like the fucking CRT, like 4x3 fucking like awful shit, horrible UI, and I'm just getting baked, and I was playing it for weeks, just like, wow, people really had to put up with this game, like all the way back then. It really made me think about how games evolved.
I think GTA was probably my first experience with an open world game.
Really?
I think so. I don't know for a fact, but I feel like it probably was. I distinctly remember I was on a trip with my family, and we visited some family friends. We went to their house, and they were playing GTA 3 on an Xbox. And I played it, and I was like, what the fuck? This is insane. You can go anywhere. You can steal cars. You can shoot people. This is crazy. I was like way too young to be playing it. But yeah, like the first experience with an open world game is fucking wild.
Oh my God, you gave me a flashback, dude. You gave me a flashback to when I was like a kid. I think it was GTA 3 that my cousin had on his original PlayStation or something. And I remember going over, it was with my dad, and we go up into his room because we were visiting for Thanksgiving or something. And I was like, oh, what are you playing? Because I was into games at that time. And my dad was like, yeah, what are you playing? And my cousin turns to me. He goes, oh, yeah, look, this game's so cool. He's just like driving a car. We thought it was a racing game.
Yeah.
He fucking gets out of it. He pulls out a bat and starts beating the shit out of like prostitutes. And he's fucking like taking out machine guns and murdering them. And then my dad's like, okay, go back downstairs. Go back downstairs. It fucked me, man. It fucked me because then I couldn't lie to my parents about what GTA was.
Oh, it's so true. Oh, my parents always knew somehow.
Yeah, well, it was always like you go to the GameStop or the Radio Shack or whatever the fuck was selling games when I was a kid, and you go there and they I want this game, and then they look at the game, they look at you, and then they look at the mom, and they look back at you, and they look at the game, and you're hoping, you're praying to God that this dude's gonna be like, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, here you go. But never, because it's this fucking pimple-faced 18-year-old that hates his life and wants to fucking die. He's like, oh, well, I could ruin the day of this stupid kid.
Yeah.
So he goes, oh, did you know this game's rated M for mature? Yeah, murder, dismemberment, blood, gore, sex, drugs, like list off everything. Just fucking your soul is getting crushed by the sentence.
Yeah. But isn't it it's kind of wild that there's no one really does anything like GTA. Like there's no other publishers that make like similar games. There used to be. I feel like there's
Saints Row.
There was Saints Row, and there was there was Driver. I think Driver was one. But
Just Cause, would you say?
I guess Just Cause is kind of like
there's a lot of open world games like that.
You got like Assassin's Creed, fucking, what's the other one, Ubisoft?
And I guess those games you can really do whatever the fuck you want.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, they're all exactly the same. I'm just an idiot.
Yeah,
never mind.
Yeah.
I guess my thinking was like, there's no other games where you can like do whatever you want and like be a criminal.
Explore the map.
But like, yeah, because that would just be GTA.
Yeah.
No one's going to make a GTA clone. And then Saints Row is pretty much GTA.
It was like a parody of it.
Yeah,
it's like a GTA cartoon.
Yeah, well, the whole idea of Saints Row, even from like the first game, it was like based on it was like predicated on like some form of grounding realism. And then the second one came out. It was like, okay, you make your skin color green, you make your hair pink, fucking go around, do whatever the fuck you want.
I think the second one was the first one I played.
Yeah, and then it was like Saints Row the third was like, oh yeah, we're taking all of it, we're throwing it right out the window.
You want to smack someone with a dildo?
Smack someone with a giant dildo. You want to fucking, fist an alien. You want to jump out of a plane, fly through another plane, jump out of that one. Like, it just became a ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
and then the fourth one's like, oh yeah, no, you're just the god. You have superpowers. You can do whatever you want, and no one else has superpowers. It's just you.
Yeah, but that's that's the thing where you could get away with it because it's charming and fun.
It was fun. I mean, the whole GTA was all about just fucking. I mean, not GTA, sorry. Saints Row was all about the ridiculous, and that was what made it so good. As a kid who was too young to be playing Saints Row was sick. But as you get older, it's kind of like, it's like a little too goofy for me now.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about my age. I like the games that are like, I always liked the games that were just baked in some kind of realism. I liked like a feeling of immersion.
Exactly.
Any single way I could be immersed, I really fucked with.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was even if games did anything remotely, that was like this for an example. I like war games, right? Like World War II games. Just like your average person.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I like a World War II game. One of the best World War II game, I would say, would be like, World at War. Call of Duty World at War. Because the campaign was gritty. It was fucking brutal.
Okay.
It was horrifying. It was, grounded in a pretext of realism.
Yeah.
And that was cool. It was brutal and awful. And then you take that to like, the fucking, what was it, Battlefield 1, where it was like, hey, it's World War I, and we're going to make this really realistic. It's like, okay, why the fuck did I fly a plane onto a blimp, and why am I fucking shooting people on top of this blimp while it's fucking exploding? And I'm like, you're just making it an action movie.
That's actually, that's a very good point, because a lot of games, AAA games are like, it's like grounded in reality, and it's like, the most realistic, and then they try and make it action movies.
I like when I first heard the concept of it's Battlefield World War I was like, my mind was filled with like fucking people like choking and throwing up and dying because they're getting mustard gassed. Like people like you going through a trench fucking stabbing people like covered in mud and blood, and it's fucking horrifying. And like people are taking off their boots and their fucking feet are like swollen and trench foot and gangrenous, and there's
in the multiplayer,
people's fucking arms are blown off and they're like dragging along. But no, the single player, because I know every fucking studio now is like, it needs to be a multiplayer game because we need to wring out all these stupid kids. But like, what the fuck, man? Whatever happened to making like a really solid campaign, a single player campaign that actually has a good story and is actually like, gritty and real and shit like that. Like I miss that old kind of thing. The new Modern Warfare, I fucking love the campaign.
Oh, that had a good campaign.
I fucking love the
campaign. I played that on
because
the realism one. The first playthrough was fucking amazing.
Because it was realistic. Because, the way they changed the game enough so that it wasn't the same Call of Duty formula.
Yeah.
And then they made it sick.
And that mission where you slowly walk through the house in the dark.
So you're clearing it with the IR, and it's like the entire thing is predicated on this realistic kind of thing. And then you feel immersed, and then you feel like, something's at stake or whatever. As a player, I feel like I interface better with games that are like that. It's not to say that I don't like games that are goofy or not realistic or whatever.
It's fun just sometimes.
I appreciate those kind of games more because the story holds more weight and it becomes more memorable.
Yeah, it makes sense. One thing that I always loved, the Far Cry series. I've always loved the Far Cry series, and I've enjoyed every single Far Cry game.
Have you played the first?
Yes. Yeah. I've enjoyed all of them, but I remember in the Far Cry games, one thing that I really liked when I was younger was like when you heal yourself, you have like
ripping.
Yeah, you like pull pliers out and pull a bullet out of your arm, or you fix your broken wrist or something.
It's like your thumb and your forefingers fucking like snapped, and then you and you're popping it like that. The attention to detail. That was Far Cry 2. They did that shit. That was sick.
So there's like the grass would catch on fire and it like slowly spread. You'd have everything on fire.
Because it was like based in like the I think it was sub-Saharan Africa. So the idea is that you're in this, you're in the Sahara. You're going around. You have malaria. You constantly need meds to keep your malaria in check. All the guns that you pick up off of people's
they get jammed.
They fucking break. They're rusty. They're shit. You have to buy. You have to maintain your guns. Like that game was sick, and they had a map editor that was fucking awesome. You could do the terrain, and I would always just do shit fucking after school, fucking make this fucking like massive mountain with a hang glider on it, and fly around. Then Far Cry 3 came out. That had a good fucking story.
Yeah.
Well, and I liked the way that it progressed, where it was like, you're a fucking spoiled rich kid, but you have this army brother that guides you through the tutorial, and then he dies. And then it's like now your character has a motive for revenge. Oh, and your character actually talks, which is fucking great.
A lot of games don't do that. A lot of games just don't have the main character talk, and it's kind of hard to get immersed.
I was Far Cry 5. I couldn't finish Far Cry 5 because I was a fucking blank slate. It was like, well, what fucking personality does my character have? I want to be a part of a story. If you're going to put me in this world that's fucking ridiculous, at least let my fucking dumbass character talk ridiculous nonsense.
Yeah.
But there's nothing worse than your character not being able to speak.
Yeah, it's a very common thing in games. One of my favorite franchises of all time is Forza Horizon. It's just like an open world, like racing festival game thing. And the newest one that's coming out next month, it's the first time that your character has, I'm pretty sure it's the first time, the past few games at least haven't had it, but your character actually speaks. And I just know that like I'm actually going to give a shit about the story, whereas in the previous ones, they didn't mean anything, so you just skip everything.
It's like when we played Far Cry 6. I would just keep talking about how I liked it better than 5 if my character actually spoke.
Yeah, it's good. And it was a smart way around it. They gave you that you can be a man or you can be a woman, and instead of having to record different voice lines like for the different names and stuff, they just gave both the man and the woman the same name.
Danny.
Problem solved.
Yep.
Just call them both Danny and
You should name Tragedia's name. You could call him Sam or Toby.
It's like actually a fucking brilliant workaround to give people the option to choose what gender they are in the game, but also not have to re-record the voice lines. So good. Yeah, I was, I was pretty happy with that game. It's fun.
What do you think the worst game to come out in the last year has been?
Oh, that's a good question.
Don't say Cyberpunk, because that's not true.
I thought Cyberpunk was fun, even though it was a glitchy mess.
Yeah, same.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. It's hard to choose from.
I'm just trying to think of something that I started playing and just stopped playing. But the thing is, they're not memorable. I just don't remember. I know that there's been plenty of games that I've started playing and given up on real quickly, but I just don't remember what they were. Do you have an answer?
No.
Yeah.
Probably Destiny 2.
You don't like Destiny 2?
It didn't come out this year, but I played it for like the first time this year.
Fuck you.
Hate it.
You don't like it?
No.
Oh,
Fuck you.
I've been playing it so much lately.
Dude, what do you mean, Blue?
Fuck you.
How
That game's so good.
Dude, it's like the gameplay is good, but how the fuck am I supposed to get immersed when I join into a game and then I'm getting spammed with like,
The hex fluctuations in the ultra-barky region are causing a time-space continuum relapse.
and I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? Maybe it's because I didn't play the first. Maybe it's because I didn't read like the fucking novellas or watch the anime. But I have no fucking idea what the game is about. How am I supposed to give a fuck when everything's so goddamn goofy?
I think that's...
And I kill the same enemy over and over, and it never changes. Okay, I'm sorry, Blue. I shouldn't have yelled at you. But really, like it's like you kill the same fucking enemy over and over again. How the hell is it? Just the grind?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about like Destiny is kind of just an MMO, and it's kind of just like a grindy game. It's just about grinding.
Fuck.
Which is, and it's understand. Speaking of grinding, have you played any more New World?
Yes, a little.
I think I got to like level like 31, and I was kind of just like, well, like I've got my skills up, and I just don't really feel a drive to keep going.
You don't feel a drive to keep going?
I just kind of lost like anything that I'm working towards, and I just don't know what to do. Well, I'm sure I'll go back to it at some point.
I know something that might be able to help you out.
Is it Gamer Subs?
Increase your drive. Yes, it is. Thanks for just fucking completely spoiling my segue.
We can get it with code Misfits?
With code Misfits, that's right. If you are suffering in your grind, on your MMOs, in your video games, in your daily life, and you need a pick-me-up that's going to boot your...
Is it Gamer Subs?
Boot your ass. You can go to gamersubs.gg and pick up a variety of very great, awesome, energy-dense flavors. And if you're a little fucking ADHD schizoid boy and you fucking can't have any caffeine or it'll make you jittery, you can get the caffeine-free version. Now out on gamersubs.gg. So if you don't like the jitters or you want a nice sweet drink at night because you got a little sweet tooth, you can go ahead.
Yeah, if you're one of those people that's like, why the fuck would I buy a caffeine-free energy drink? The thing is, Gamersubs isn't just an energy drink. It's also filled with like vitamins and minerals and shit that gamers are generally deficient in.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
It's also like, it's keto friendly. It's calorie free. It's all these things that, I mean, it's basically just like drinking fucking water, but it's flavored and tastes good and gives you all these vitamins and minerals to make your body better, bitch.
It's like sugar-free Kool-Aid without caffeine, and with caffeine, it's a powerful drink.
Yeah.
And, you want to rub one out, you're having low libido, then you can pick yourself up a couple of waifu shaker cups. I'm sure they're in stock. Go ahead and check it out at gamersubs.gg and use code MISFITS, MISFITS, at checkout for 10% off your order, you horny little, I shouldn't say little, you horny fucks.
Yeah, you horny fucks.
You horny fucks.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening, huh? That was pretty was pretty nice of you to listen to that. You don't agree? You don't think?
I absolutely agree.
You agree? It was yeah. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it.
Is it time?
I think it's time
for that segment.
The segment?
The segment.
Oh, you want me to do the segment?
I think it's time for you to do the segment.
Okay, I can do that segment. I mean, I can do the segment if you want.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Misfits News.
Put the backtrack.
That one backtrack that we always have. Put it on. Okay. Did you know, SwaggerSouls and Matt, that people are lodging nicotine pouches in their buttholes and foreskins for a buzz?
That sounds painful. Putting it on your foreskin.
They're getting patches of like nicotine patches, and they're putting it in their foreskin. And where? Up their ass?
And their assholes.
They're on their ass or up their ass?
Up their assholes.
How are you gonna like peel it off though? Isn't it gonna like rip or some shit?
I don't know, Matt. I don't know if they thought that far forward. You know.
Fair enough.
People are stuffing nicotine pouches into their anuses and penis foreskins to see if it causes a buzz. Vice reported. Health officials are warning against the trend, which they say can lead to swelling, burning, and damaged skin. According to online forum threads and reports from Denmark's National Health Institute, an increasing number of Scandinavians are experimenting with the substance. Nicotine pouches are called snus.
Snus.
Anomaly in his.
So are these the pouches, or are you talking about the patches?
Oh yeah, okay. I sorry guys, read the teleprompter wrong. It doesn't say patches, it says pouches.
It's pouches. So snus is this like Scandinavian shit. It comes in these pouches. It's like
chewing tobacco.
It's like chewing tobacco. But
why not just put it in your mouth instead of your foreskin?
But they pack it in their lip. But it's in this like cotton bag. So they must be taking this straight up, like tying their foreskin tight with it, putting it up their asshole, man. Scandinavians get wild.
Fiberglass and shit mixed in with it to like cut the inside of your mouth?
No, that's
or is that just chewing tobacco?
That's proper chewing tobacco dip.
Yeah, so they're typically placed inside the upper lip, though they may seem like a safer alternative to smoking a vape or cigarette. Health experts say nicotine pouches come with their own risks, including skin irritation, addiction, and gum disease. Yeah, imagine that in your asshole.
Can't get gum disease if it's on my cock.
Yeah, exactly. In an interview with Danish outlet, Dr. 19-year-old Oliver...
He's a doctor? He's 19?
Well, maybe that's the name of the Danish outlet. It just says in an interview with Danish outlet, Doctor. So I'm assuming maybe this is an interview with an outlet called Doctor.
Okay.
So a 19-year-old Oliver Aaron.
Don't say his last name.
Okay. His name is Oliver. Said he and his friends placed snus under their foreskins because they were curious about how it would affect them. He said
those are scientists.
The only effects he noticed were a burning sensation and a rash the next day, so he wouldn't try it again. He's not a very good scientist if he only does it once.
He saw the result and knew, hey, this hurt. Drew the conclusion, shouldn't do it again.
Yeah, but like, you know.
Science 101.
I think the scientific method calls for multiple experimentation.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Him and his friends should do it again and again.
But and it has to be the same people. Otherwise, we
lose our control.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
That's fucking dumb.
Why?
Yeah, I know. What? You don't think it's dumb?
No, I'm like, why would they do that?
Oh, yeah, good.
I thought you were saying, why would they just stop it once?
Why would they call it dumb? It's so smart.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that putting it in your lip works, you know?
Yeah, but, you know, isn't your foreskin basically another lip?
I guess...
It's like a little kangaroo pouch.
If you stick it in your bum, then, you know, you can probably chew it at school. Like, you can have it in at school and not get in trouble for being...
I think that might be more obvious if you're sitting there trying to chew with your ass cheeks.
I don't know. I feel like chewing with your lips is more obvious. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Can you imagine just, teacher, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. And you go to the bathroom, like, you waddle to the bathroom because you have snus shoved up your rectum, and then you shit it out into your hands, and then wash it, and then chew on it? Is that what you're suggesting?
Yeah, that seems like recycling.
It does seem
Upcycling.
That literally is upcycling.
Yep, it started low and now it's high.
Now it's high.
Yeah. Do you want to hear the next news segment?
Shit low, eat high. Oh, sorry, it was stupid.
No, that's
I
fine.
want to hear the next segment.
A South Korean broadband firm sues Netflix
Shegu.
after traffic surge from Squid Game.
Shegu.
What does that mean?
I think that means super or awesome in South Korean.
South Korean internet service provider SK Broadband has sued Netflix to pay for costs for increased network traffic and maintenance work because of a surge of viewers to the U.S. firm's content, and an SK spokesperson said on Friday. So they're pissed off because people are watching too much Netflix.
Too well.
Yeah, way too much. And it's impacting their servers.
Netflix were really pissed off. People are using our service. Stop it.
No, it's not. It wasn't even Netflix. It's they contract like people that host servers so that they're able to stream. But because there's so much traffic, it's like destroyed equipment or like completely impacted it so that they can't. They're completely filled up all these servers so they can't, be able to give any service to their other people that they're contracted by.
That's crazy.
And so it's just, there's this whole thing. Can you fucking believe that for the last 10 years, studios left, right, and center have rejected Squid Game?
Really?
Wait, really?
They tried to pitch Squid Game for 10 years,
That's
and nobody
crazy.
picked it up. It took Netflix to pick it up. And then, boom, billions.
Fucking huge phenomena.
Very huge phenomenon.
That's crazy. Did you know? Well, let me elaborate on the news story here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The move came after a Seoul court said that Netflix should reasonably give something in return to the internet service provider for the network usage.
Yeah.
You guys should probably give something in return. Maybe a nice fruit basket or something.
Couple of autographs.
Hey guys, really sorry that we broke all your equipment.
they're like
a gift card.
They go, do you want money so bad? They give them the Squid Game card. They go, call this number.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe that's how actors go on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last actor alive on Netflix gets $1 billion. Blah, blah, blah. Netflix data traffic handled by SK jumped 24 times from May 2018.
24 times? So that was 24,000.
It just says jumped 24 times to 1.2 trillion bits of data processed a second.
That's a lot.
How 1.2 trillion bits?
I don't know about you, but trillion is kind of a high number, guys.
How many gigabits is that?
Oh, fucking a couple. Probably over a terabyte, 1.2 terabytes a second or something.
150 gigabytes a second.
Wow, 100. That's plenty.
These guys are complaining about nothing. 100. I wish my internet was that fast.
Yeah, I bet you do.
That'd be fucking sick.
That's literally 150,000 up.
Download Battlefield.
That's like gigabytes versus gigabits.
Download Battlefield in a second.
Wait, is that gigabits?
That's they always gigabytes. So that's like way more in gigabits.
No, but it was 1.2 trillion bits.
1.2 trillion bits, and a bit's a byte. Is 1,000 bytes. Is that a bit?
You can byte a bit, but a bit can't byte a... Wait. You can byte a bit, but you can't bit a byte.
No, but bit a byte, maybe a bit?
You could bit a byte a bit, but you can only byte a bit once.
No, surely more than once.
Well,
like a bit more.
If you got really thin teeth, you could byte a bit, a couple times, maybe a bit more, but, you got to have really thin teeth to byte a bit more than one byte.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's interesting. Squid Game is a cultural phenomenon.
Wait. SK estimated the network usage fee Netflix needed to pay was about 27.2 billion won, or 2.9 million.
Holy shit,
US
that's half the amount that they were giving away in Squid Game.
Yeah, see, the thing is, they in this article, they put in brackets how much it is in USD, but everyone already knows how much won is because everyone Googled it every episode. How much is 50,000 won?
How much is 50 billion won?
Everyone
shit, it's a lot of money. Who would have thought? Oh, yeah, I'd probably do this for that much.
Yeah.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah.
That's so funny. What if Netflix has to pay literally the Squid Game fucking piggy bank?
That'd be sick.
That'd be hilarious.
They should put the service provider in a massive building and force them to play video games.
Well, what else is in the news?
Well, did you know that IKEA had cameras that were hidden in the ceiling above the warehouse toilets for health and safety?
Yeah.
Like the ones that they have that say "Do not shit" in the little displays.
No. It says
do not shit.
Well, I'm paraphrasing. They got the sign. They're like,
you go to IKEA, there's a fucking toilet. There's a sign right above it that says "Do not shit."
Essentially, that's what they say.
In red letters, trespassers will be shit.
Trespassers will be what?
Shit.
Okay, yeah, fair.
I get it.
IKEA has removed hidden security cameras from its warehouse in Peterborough, England, after an employee spotted one in the ceiling void while using the toilet.
Wait.
Oh.
Is it the real toilets or is it the display toilet?
Oh, no, it says it's in the warehouse. So I think this is like...
the warehouse workers. They go to take a shit and there's just a camera
There's
filming
a fucking camera filming them taking shits in IKEA.
Yeah.
You thought the Amazon warehouses were bad, mate. These are even worse.
Yeah, well, they don't have cameras to see people shit in the fucking,
They don't need to do it in the toilet. They just shit there.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, they don't need fucking cameras.
They shit in their jars, the poop and pee jars.
Yeah. Workers at the Swedish flat pack furniture giant were concerned that they may have been spied on while in the bathroom. The discovery was made last week when the lights were switched off. A member of staff spotted what appeared to be a small red light between the panels of a suspended ceiling. That's kind of fucked up. When they investigated, they found a hidden camera. When they looked further, they found a number of other cameras above the men's and ladies' toilets. In a statement, a spokesperson...
At least they're not discriminating, so good on them.
Yeah, men and women.
That's true.
That's true. A spokesperson from IKEA...
What about the disabled toilets?
Oh, okay, they are discriminating.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, IKEA.
Letting all those fucking cripples get away with it.
I mean, the thing with this is, it's not IKEA's fault. It's whoever was running that warehouse's fault.
Yeah, duh.
But like,
IKEA doesn't have a mandate. Yeah,
you must have cameras in the bathroom.
We must make sure everybody's ass is clean.
That's the thing. Like, shit like this happens, and then everyone's like, "Whoa, fuck! This is fucked, IKEA. What the fuck?"
And IKEA's like, "Yeah, well,
you think we did it?"
You should probably talk to the fucking idiot who thought it was a good idea to put a camera on the fucking toilet. What would you even watch? You should be watching people shit. You would be able to know whether or not your employees are standers or sitters when it comes to wiping, which could be good to determine whether or not they deserve a raise.
Yeah.
What if he was just following his job and it's like, okay, here's your job instructions for setting up security cameras, and it came in like the just as confusing IKEA instructions.
Put them in the wrong place.
Puts them in the wrong place.
Fucking built it backwards.
Yeah. Do you want to hear the statement from the IKEA spokesperson?
Absolutely.
Is it in English?
Yes, it says, in support of our health and safety policy, we have a drug testing policy in place as per industry standards. The installation of the cameras in 2015 was to detect alleged drug activity that could have resulted in serious injury to co-workers and to maintain a high level of safety.
What
on site.
IKEA is this, where they have to monitor their employees so they're not shooting up heroin in the bathroom?
They don't fall in the toilet?
Because that's obviously what it is. They want to make sure that these people aren't fucking doing drugs while they're working. But why wouldn't they just fucking drug test them off work? Why wouldn't they have a spare key for the bathroom so if somebody's in there for longer than 30 minutes, maybe go in there, go knock, knock, hey, you need Narcan?
That's true, yeah.
Why?
You don't need fucking cameras.
Yeah, I don't need to watch my fucking coworkers pull out their tampons. If someone's fucking doing heroin, you just be like, come to the work with short sleeves.
Yeah, just don't do it in the bathroom.
Yeah. Do it anywhere else. Do it on your own time.
Yeah.
Don't do heroin on company policy.
Do heroin. You can do it while at work, but just do it outside.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Where it's safe.
Do you want to hear some more lighthearted news?
Oh, absolutely.
New World bots flood fishing spots, so players bring boars to kill them.
What?
I like this. So in New World, there are these fishing spots that are like real fancy and bougie, but they only they're on timers. So like there's only a certain amount of fish that can be fished from these fishing spots before they're out of the good fish. And here's what it says. Amazon Games MMO New World has had a successful first week, attracting just under 1 million players in its first weekend. Success, of course, attracts the vultures, the bloodsuckers that lie in wait.
Demonizing these bots that don't even have feelings.
For the merest
It's
sniff.
just fucking a couple of fucking poor Venezuelans just trying to get by.
Yeah, true. Maybe they're just trying to sell some fish in New World. Maybe it's the new... It is the new RuneScape.
It is the new
much.
RuneScape.
Yeah.
They were driven out of RuneScape.
Yeah, and now they're on New World and they're making these bots and fucking getting abused by it. They're getting killed by boars. It says, I'm talking, of course, about bots. Long the bane of any MMO worth botting, which are generally configured to grind out in-game currency in an efficient way in order to flog it to players. For some reason, the bots are uniquely suited to this activity because they can tell when a cast will land in normal or rare fish. And if it's the former, they immediately yank and back their rod. So these bots somehow know how to get the rare fish, and the players are pissed, and they're like, they'll taunt a boar, lead it to the bot, and then get the boar to kill the bot. Because I guess they don't have PvP on. That's pretty ingenious.
It's not bad. It's like the equivalent of when you're playing a Minecraft faction server that has like TNT disabled, and you can't open up their doors to their chests. You just kite a bunch of creepers over to blow holes in their shit and then break their chests and grab all their shit anyways.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, good on them.
There are always ways around fucking things that stop players from attacking each other. Do you want to hear the last news segment?
The last of the show?
Yeah, I think that, we'll end the show off on a beautiful note.
Okay.
You guys know YouTube Rewind?
Of course I know YouTube Rewind.
YouTube cancels Rewind!
No!
No!
Oh, it was so good to laugh
like
and
for this
cringe
year
every
or
year.
permanently?
It says YouTube cancels Rewind for good after years of everyone hating it.
Took them long enough.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, well, why are you so mad about Rewind being canceled when everyone hated it? But it was such a good thing because then
everyone talked about it for weeks.
Nothing brought YouTube community together more than to actually hate YouTube. Yeah. And then everyone else would make their own Rewind that would be so much better than the actual Rewind. And then it was
maybe people will still make it.
I hope. I really hope. I hope that there are still YouTube Rewinds every year that are just community made.
Yeah. Instead, YouTube will refocus our energies on celebrating you and the trends that make YouTube. Fire emoji.
Like selling your data.
Yeah, with a different and updated kind of experience. Although the company didn't elaborate further on what it'll be replacing Rewind with, the news of YouTube Rewind canceling permanently isn't a huge surprise. The company already took off 2020, citing the difficulties of the year. 2020 has been different, and it doesn't feel right to carry on as if it won't. So yeah, they're getting rid of Rewind.
So sad.
So sad. I mean,
but does it really matter?
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. But and again, you can't blame them because every time they make it, everyone's like, "Wow, this fucking sucks, YouTube. You guys are shit at this."
2 million fucking dislikes.
Yeah, I mean,
But I mean, you can't make everyone happy especially when you're Team YouTube. You certainly can't make everyone happy because it's like, well, we have to get because there are so many creators with over 5 million subscribers that you've never heard of before that are insanely popular. And a lot of the YouTube Rewinds is like, yep, here's a couple of Americans that are in LA and able to come to the shoot. Here are some people from Mexico and Spain and all the different ones. But then it just becomes this hodgepodge of like, okay, I noticed like 4 or 5 of these people, and then why is Tyler Oakley here? Like, what is he doing?
Why is
here?
Will Smith here? What the fuck?
Yeah, why is Will Smith here? I know, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I know he's a YouTuber, but does he really need to be fucking YouTube Rewind? You really have to pay him $10 million to come out?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's right. Anyway,
Damn.
I think this is a natural place to roll out the show.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone, for listening. I know that I've already said this.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Many times.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Thank you for listening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us on another episode of the Misfits Podcast. Hopefully you had a bit of fun listening to us talk about video games and then deliver some news. I'm feeling fresh. I got my hair cut.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling...
looks good. Look at that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and tight.
Very tight. Very baby smooth.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you for listening to the show. This has been the Misfits Podcast, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Adios.